Another appeal of the Dhamma that accounts for its rapid spread, I think, lies in its universality. The Buddha taught the Dhamma freely and openly to all who are willing to listen. He says, "Open to all are the gates of the deathless." His doctrine deals with the most universal problem, the problem of suffering, and hence he placed no restrictions on the people to whom it should be taught. The Buddha taught to people of all social classes, whether they be Brahmins, aristocrats, merchants, farmers, businessmen, poor people, even outcasts. He taught to people of all different occupations, to men and to women, to recluses and lay people. He had no esotericism. There was nothing secret, hidden, or concealed, nothing reserved only for the initiated. He says that just as the sun and the moon become beautiful when they shine forth openly, so does his doctrine reveal its beauty when it's taught openly, not when it's hidden or kept secret. Another feature of the Buddha's method, I think, which accounts for its rapid spread, was his skillful means. The Buddha had a special skill in finding exactly the appropriate way to teach the person who had to be taught. Through his special faculties of knowledge, he could read deep into the hidden resources, into the hidden recesses of a person's heart. He could see the person's mental tendencies, his past accumulations, his preferences and his capacities, and then he could adapt the teaching according to the needs of the listener. And the Buddha taught his doctrine in a graduated way, not in a demanding way, but in a way which led gradually upwards, according to the capacity of the listener. And so the Buddha taught for 45 years, from his 35th year up to his 80th year. As he approached his 80th year, he knew that he had accomplished his mission. His doctrine had become widespread and fruitful. He had established the Sangha, the order of monks and nuns, and there were now large numbers of people, monks and nuns, laymen and laywomen, who had mastered the teaching, had opened enlightenment, and could see to the continued transmission of the Dhamma. As the Buddha was now old, his strength was failing, he was occasionally sick, and so he decided the time had come for his parinibbana, his final passing away. Thus he set out on his last journey accompanied by Ananda, his personal attendant, and by the order of monks. He traveled to the town of Kusinara, a small town in northern India. There he lay down between two twin sal trees. He gathered his disciples around him. He gave them a last discourse, and then he exhorted them. He said, "O my disciples, all conditioned things are impermanent, subject to destruction. Work out your salvation with diligence." These were the Buddha's last words. He then entered into successive stages of meditation, and from there attained parinibbana, the final passing away. His body was carried to the eastern gate of Kusinara, and there the chiefs of the town cremated it with the honors due to a universal monarch.